Hello everyone. We would like to learn about the other topic. It's about calendar management. I think it is a basic administrative task, not only for general virtual assistant, but also for medical virtual assistant. Okay, let's start to learn. Okay, what is calendar management? Calendar management is the process of organizing, scheduling, and maintaining appointment, tasks, and deadline. And then, as a virtual assistant, mastering this skill ensure your clients stay on time, focused, and productive. For example, you can scheduling team meeting, follow up, client calls, and personal reminders for your client. Why calendar management matters for virtual assistant? Of course, it keeps client day structured and efficient. It can prevent missed deadline and double bookings, improve communication and productivity, and reflects professionalism and reliability. For example, a virtual assistant who updates as CEO calendar daily avoid confusion and helps them prioritize urgent meetings. Okay, next. This is the tools used for calendar management. Google Calendar. Of course, I believe that all of you are already familiar with these tools. This is for signing meeting, reminders, and also we can set our time zone. And then for Outlook Calendar, it is almost the same with Google Calendar, but it held by Microsoft Outlook. So this is for corporate and office-based client usually. And then for Calendly, this is for automated meeting bookings. So client and your partner can have multiple choice of schedule. We would like to practice later on. Okay, and then for Trello and Asana integrations, this is also for connecting tasks with deadline. Well, for example, use Calendly to let clients automatically book calls during available time slot and no back and forth emails needed. That's the difference between Calendly and Google Calendar and also Outlook Calendar. Okay, so the key responsibility of a virtual assistant in calendar management. First, scheduling and rescheduling appointment, and then sending meetings, invite and confirmation, and then managing recurring event, and then blocking times for focus work or travel, then coordinating across different time zones. So, for example, your client is in the US and you are in the Asia or Africa. So you can adjust meeting to align with both time zones using Google Calendar time zone feature. Okay. So daily calendar management workflow. How a VA should manage in the calendar daily. So we can review upcoming event for the day and week. And then we can check for conflict and overlaps. Sending reminders and confirmation to attendees. And then Google Change immediately when notified. End of day check. Prepare next day's schedule. And for example, every morning check if there are overlapping meeting. And of course, don't forget to notify the client early to avoid confusion. Okay, next. So this is the best practice for effective calendar management. You can set buffer times between meetings. You can also use color code event, for example, for urgent, red, and then for meeting, you can use blue. And then use reminders 10 to 15 minutes before events, and then sign all devices for real-time updates, and then regularly review weekly and monthly goals. And then, for example, mark client meeting in blue and personal focus time in green to easily visualize your day. So you can also create your schedule to your clients, and you can also set your schedule for your own schedule but using different colors. Okay, next. So this is the common mistake that you should avoid. For example, not confirming appointment before the day, and then ignoring time zone differences, and then double booking the same slot, and forgetting to update the cancel meeting. So, for example, as a virtual assistant, accidentally scheduled the calls at 9 a.m., one for HR, one for sales. So make sure that always double check before confirming. Okay. Next, tips for managing multiple clients. Use Spirit Calendar for its client and then label event with the client name. You can avoid missing personal and client schedule. You can create dedicated folders for its clients, both digital and physical. And then, for example, you have client A, Google Calendar, and then client B, Outlook Calendar, to keep tasks organized and to avoid confusion, of course, for yourself as well. Okay, next. So this is the real life scenario, and I think it becomes your task. You can make the calendar management to your Google, Outlook, and Calendly. So this is for example, your client is a coach who books session with multiple students. So your task as a virtual assistant, you can set up calendar page linked to Google Calendar. And then add automate reminders 24 hours and 1 hour before the meeting. Send a weekly summary of book session. And the result, fewer missed session, better organization, and of course, happier client. And then the other real life scenario, your client is a real estate agent managing property showing for multiple listings. And then the PR tasks are create a Spirit calendar for its property, label event with property name and client details, set automate reminders for 2 hours before its showing, and then send a daily schedule of upcoming showing to the agent. And then the result, no double booking, smoother property tours, and improved client satisfaction. Okay, next, the other real life scenario. For example, your client is a marketing consultant managing overlapping campaigns for 3 clients, a real estate agency, a medical clinic, and a fitness brand. So your task as a virtual assistant, you can create Spirit calendar for its clients. For example, real estate for use Google Calendar, and then medical clinic use Outlook. Then assign distinct colors like blue for real estate, green for medical, and orange for fitness. Label its event with client name and task. For example, real estates or at lunch. And then use buffer blocks between meetings to avoid rising from one client agenda to another. And then the result is clear visibility of tasks, reducing risk and mixing deliverable, and smoother campaign management across multiple clients. And then for real life scenario, for example, your client is executive assistant supporting 2 executives for different companies, one in the tech technology and one in healthcare. So the tasks are maintaining 2 Spirit calendar signed to your master view, and then use recurring reminders for client-specific routine. For example, text access, you can spring planning every Monday at 9 a.m. And then healthcare, you can name it with compliance review every Friday 2 p.m. And then keep personal appointment in a private calendar to avoid overlap. share calendar snapshot with its client weekly so they see only their schedule, not others. And then both executive feel supported without ever saying it's other commitment, and you avoid double booking yourself. Okay. And then this is the recap and a key takeaway for calendar management. Time efficiency and productivity. Always communicate schedule change early. Automate when possible. Maintain professionalism by keeping the calendar accurate and updated. And what more tips? Always double checking. Okay, so this is the quote of today's topic. Time is your client's most valuable asset, so you as a PA should manage it wisely. Okay, this is for the icebreaker. And this is for the assignment. You can open Google Calendar, Outlook, and create simple meeting event for reminder, description, and guests, and make a comparison chart to at least 3 calendar tools: Google Calendar, Outlook, and Calendly, listing their pros, cons, and best use cases. Okay, so be the VA. Every client can count out, organize, efficient, and of course, always on time. Okay, that's all for calendar management topic. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you can learn a lot of things from here. Thank you.